Okay, so last time we made a combo box, and after making the combo box, we went to query or query में wherever we used primary key combo box में, उसमें जाके we entered the path forms, form 1, and let's say combo 0. And what was happening because of this? Whatever we selected in the combo box, same value was appearing in the criteria. Okay, and obviously when we run that particular query, we get an output of the combo box. फिर हमने उसकी report बनाई थी, and then we make a button. So button was linked to a report. Report was based on a query, and the query had a link in the criteria. Okay, and the link of is coming from where? From the combo box. So the cycle is complete. ठीक है? This was our previous lecture. ठीक है? इसमें कोई issue तो नहीं है किसी को? हलीमा समझ आ गया था ना last lecture?
Yes, sir.
जवेरिया बेटा?
Yes, sir.
ठीक हो गया. So today, what we'll do is today we'll just go beyond that. मैं एक second में जब इसको open कर रहे हैं, like I said, my PC is behaving very abnormally today. I need a primary key and I need a field where I have is number. अच्छा नहीं, ये मैं use नहीं कर सकता क्योंकि इसमें पास number नहीं है. Like I want a cost or price, some numeric thing. Just one second. Maybe I can try this. इसमें yeah, I have cost, बिल्कुल ठीक है, and this is a primary key. That's a primary key. Perfect. I can use this. मैं चाहता क्या हूँ? अच्छा एक काम करते हैं. मैं एक बार let me first demonstrate. If you don't get it, I'll do it again. Okay. I'll just tell you what I'm going to do. Let me delete all of these. Let me press Shift, delete everything. I just have project table. So I'll go to create. Okay, I'll go to blank form. Something's wrong with my access, but it works. It's lagging. Won't crash मगर lag कर रहा है. I don't know access को क्या issue है. But it's okay. I won't click. We'll continue this way. Okay, so I'll come to the design view, and over here you will have a combo box. So मैं combo box में डालना चाह रहा हूँ एक field. I'll just show you. It's the same process जो हम पहले कर चुके हैं. What I'll do is I will want the combo box to get values from some another table. Yes. Next. Which table? This table. Yes. I want the code. Yes, I want the code. Sending descending order. That's the code. And finish. Right? So I'll run and see what do I get. Right? I'm getting the code. It's perfectly working fine. Okay? Obviously, if I save the form, it will be saved as form 1. And इसका नाम क्या होगा? Obviously, combo 0 होगा, मगर I have to confirm still combo 0. Right. So what I have is I have form 1. Form 1 के अंदर I have forms. ठीक है? So forms, form 1, combo 0 is the path of this. ठीक हो गया? Right? So what I want is कि मैं वही काम को दोबारा करता हूँ. I'll go to create, I'll go to query design. I will simply add, और मैं इस वही करता हूँ कि I'll add is the code, client, location, country, cost, year completed. बस इतनी काफी है. So चलो ठीक है. Now I'll add the path. So you know what the path will be. Forms, form 1, combo 0. By using the exclamation mark. ठीक हो गया? I hope again I'm not talking to myself. आपको समझ आ रही है? Sure?
Yes, sir.
ठीक हो गया. This means if I preview from here is 30, I obviously get is 30. We have to check again and again, okay? If I select from here is 40, and if I go back and if I run again, I get is 40. ठीक हो गया. It's working. अब obviously इसके हम report बनाएंगे. Yeah, I'll do that. मगर I'll not make a report this way. What I'll do is I'll go to create, I'll go to report wizard, I'll transfer all of them. Next, next, next. And I'll make is a columnar report. Okay. Okay. Such a kind of one. Acha. So obviously, if I make a button over here, इधर आके, I can link report operation में आके preview report. Did I save my report? Yeah, this report QD1 के नाम से थी जो. I just say preview report and finish. So obviously, if I select from here is any particular code. Why is that coming? Interesting. ये क्यों आ रहा होगा कि मैंने क्यूरी में प्रॉब्लम कोई गलती कर दी है. Forms form 1 combo 0. Let's try. If I open this, should not happen. मेरा एक्सेस तंग ना कर रहा हो. अच्छा एक और बार रिपोर्ट ऐसा करते हैं. Let me delete this. No issue. Let's try it again. So क्योंकि हमारा काम तो कर रहा है. If I open make this and if I preview this, काम कर रहा है. And if I enter from here is this and go back, and if I run this again, it's working. I go to create report wizard, transfer all of these, make a tabular report, column report, sorry. I get is this, let me just save it as QE1. अब मैं दोबारा बनाता हूँ button, क्योंकि इसके बाद we can start the second part of the lecture. So I make a button, I go to report operation, preview report, and let's try. So I select this, works. I don't know what I did wrong. Obviously, I might have done something wrong. तो ये आ रहा है. ठीक है. यहां तक किसी को इशू है प्लीज, बिकॉज यहां तक इशू क्लियर होना इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट.
No, sir.
परफेक्ट. हलीमा.
No, sir.
मानूर, श्योर यू नो दिस. इसमें कुछ तो नहीं मानूर बेटा यहां
नहीं,
तक?
sir.
वेरी गुड. अच्छा अब हमने क्या करना है? The next part that we need to discuss today is कि I want कि यहाँ हो radio buttons. I want to give discount to different clients. मतलब मैं I want to make such a kind of facility जिसमें ये हो कि if I select a code और उसके देखो उसकी cost आ रही है. I have a code and cost. For example, I want to have over here is please give the following discount to the customers, and I will have over here is 0%, 10%, 20%, 30%, 40%. अगर if I radio button के through if I select let's say 20%, and if I say preview report, तो preview report में क्या होगा? मेरे preview report में I should get is, मैं आपको करके दिखा देता हूँ कि if I preview this, तो यहाँ लिखा है discount given 20%, discount amount ये, balance amount ये, okay? Or and then if I come back and if I select over here another client, another discount, और मैं फिर preview करूँ तो उसकी calculation यहाँ show हो. So which means all the discount that I select from here should be reflected in my report. बड़ा आसान काम. It's not tough at all. Let's discuss it. It's pretty easy, frankly speaking. सबसे काम हमने पहले ये करना है कि we will first learn is how to make a radio buttons in Access Forms. You have over here is XYZ. XYZ basically are part of the option group. Okay, option group में you can have check boxes or radio buttons. ठीक है? So I'll simply click and drag this over here. So यहाँ मैं लिख दूंगा whatever I want to type. I want to type over here is and last में let's make it 50%. ठीक है. Now what I'll do is next पे what do you want to be default, जो भी चाहो you can make it default or no default value, whatever you want. Next. Now this is important. In the visit process, when you proceed further, all the labels that you have typed in, जो भी type किए होंगे ना, उसके सामने access by default gives you values. मतलब उसका मतलब ये है कि the first label that you have described, उसकी value 1 है, इसकी 2 है, sequence में. It defines all of them in a sequence. If you have 20 radio buttons, you will have 20 values. मगर they have given us the option to change them. जिसका हम फायदा उठाएंगे. मैं ये करूंगा कि instead of 1 I'll make it 0, instead of 10 I'll make it 20, I'll make it 20, I'll make this 30, I will make this 40, I'll make this 50. So this means if I select 10 percentage, it means backend पे इसकी value क्या है? नहीं गलत काम कर रहा हूँ, sorry. अब बोला 10, तो मैं loss में जाऊंगा. मतलब 20% किसी को कह रहा हूँ मगर दे में 30% डिस्काउंट रहा हूँ. Okay, I cannot run a business 30 and then 50, right? So that's the way it will be. ठीक है, यहाँ तक कोई क्वेश्चन? It will be
No,
clear.
sir.
आपको समझ आ जाएगी कि मैंने क्यों किया है. मैंने बताया ना कि इतना मुश्किल काम नहीं है ये. ठीक है, मगर इंपॉर्टेंट चीज ये होगी कि अगर थोड़ा सा भी डाउट है इसमें, ये आपने क्लियर करना है मेरे साथ. ओके, फ्रैंकली ऑटोमेशन एक ऐसी चीज अगर आपको आती है ना तो इट्स इजीएस्ट मॉड्यूल. तो आप मे बी यू विल डू इट इन जस्ट 5-10 मिनट्स में 40 मार्क्स का. सो नेक्स्ट पे आओ. ऑप्शन ग्रुप बिल्कुल ठीक है, आई लीव दैट. एंड इसका नाम क्या है? द इंटायर ऑप्शन ग्रुप का नाम है फ्रेम 4, सो आई लीव इट फ्रेम 4. मतलब ये कि जो ये इसका पूरे का नाम फ्रेम 4, जस्ट लाइक द वे इसका दिस वाज नोन एज कॉम्बो 0, द नेम ऑफ दिस इज फ्रेम 4. सो विल जस्ट चेंज दिस. वी कैन राइट एनीथिंग, नाम इसका फ्रेम 4 ही रहेगा. Select the keyword, the discount to be given What is wrong with my keys? And what I'll do is मैं इसको थोड़ा सा line कर देता हूँ, just, and I'll make it black, black and bold. No, not, I meant this black, the font, and this, right? इसको भी हम bold कर देते हैं, इसको black कर देते हैं. Okay, and if I preview this, I get something like this. Although it's not aligned properly, it irritates me. Yeah, it should be aligned properly. So ठीक है, it will take a lot of time. Let me not do that. So obviously, if I select this, अब मैं चाह ही रहा हूँ कि if I select from here anything, and if I select 30% discount, and if I click on this, तो यहाँ लिखा आ जाए discount amount, discount given 30%, 30 लिखा आ जाए. We can have percentage afterwards. किस तरह करेंगे? So you know कि you have forms, and forms के अंदर you have is form 1, and then you have inside is frame 4. You know this. ठीक हो गया? Yes, महानूर बेटा.
सर मैं यही कह रही थी कि प्लीज मुझे ऐड कर ले दूसरे से, मुझे फोन में नजर नहीं आ रहा.
बेटा मैंने ऐड कर लिया आपको.
जी सर,
अच्छा
हो
ठीक
गया.
है. अच्छा राइट, ठीक है. तो this is what we have. अच्छा, now what I'll do is I'll go back to my report. Where's my report? In the report design view, I will just extend this a bit. ठीक है? या कि अब मैं क्या करूंगा? I'll use is a text box. That's my text box. ठीक है? इसमें आके I will add a text box और इधर मैं लिख देता हूं is discount. There's something wrong with my IT. Okay, right. ये आ गया मेरा discount. अब how can I make it appear? Well, आपने पहले किया हुआ है. इसका सिंपल एक तो तरीका मैं डायरेक्टली पास लिख सकता हूँ, मगर मैं वैसे चाहूँगा to discuss another way as well. If you right click and if you go to properties, ये सुन लो, properties में जाके you will see this data में you have control source. In front of control source, you will see these three dots. If you click on the three dots, you get the expression builder, which means this means I'm just trying to describe an expression inside the text box. And if I describe any expression inside a text box, and you do know a text box is dynamic and the label is static, so text box will give me an output. So मैं कहूँगा is equal to, this text box is equals to, मैं अपनी database में जाता हूँ, I'll go to my forms, I'll go to all forms. Do I have a form? Yes, I have form 1. Double click करो, yes, form 1 के अंदर whatever I have, everything appears. So what do I want? What do I want here? Whatever is in frame 4. So forms, form 1, frame 4. जिस तरह मैंने कहा, you could have typed this yourself, आपको आता है. मैं वैसे ही बताना चाह रहा था कि expression builder से भी you can do it, because at times if there is, let's say there's a lengthy and complex thing, you don't want to type it, you can check it from here. Just another way. वो भी ठीक है, ये भी ठीक है. Now what's happening? ये मुझे कह रहा है कि in my report I'm giving a path of the form, just the way in a query we gave a path of the form object. अच्छा, इसका फायदा क्या? Let's save it. So if I come here and if I say over here is select this and give 10%, I preview this, it says 10. I can remove this so that the look is the same. I'll close it. If I select from here is 30, it gives me 30. कोई मुश्किल काम नहीं है. Obviously मैंने path दिया है, and runtime पे whatever I've selected in my frame 4. Remember हमने third को हमने value का क्या दी थी? Fourth को 30. What was value of this? 50. Now this is what's appearing here. This is what's appearing here. Okay, जो हम यहाँ select करेंगे वही उधर आ रहा है. Okay, 50. Right? Up till now, any confusion? Any confusion till now?
No, sir.
ठीक है. Very good, very good. Halima, what about you? समझ आ रही है ना?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Very good, very good, excellent. Okay, now what we'll do is it's pretty easy. अब जो हमने आगे भी काम करना है, it's not complicated. What we need to do is कि obviously we can format this and display the percentage, मगर मैं अभी नहीं कर रहा. I'll make another text box. और इसमें मैं लिख दूंगा discount amount. Right. और इनको मैं थोड़ा space भी let me take it up. Now I will use the same. इसमें क्या आ रहा है कि अगर front end पे if I'm selecting 10 तो 10 आएगा, 20 तो 20 आएगा. Good. मगर how will this help me? इधर मेरे पास है cost. इस field का नाम क्या था? Cost. बिल्कुल ठीक है. How do we calculate like 20% of cost? Okay. So what I'll do is, इससे क्या मेरे पास आ रहा है? 20, 50, 10. So percent, 20% of what? Of the cost. Yes or no? Run time पे जो भी होगा, 10% of cost, 50% of cost. Let's save and see. So if I select from here is anything, I change it because so that हमें पता चले 10 पे गया, I get is this. So 10% obviously इसका इतना ही होता है. Let's try more. Let's try 50. इसका 50% is this. You get the point?
Yes.
तो ये भी हो गया. अब मैं चाह रहा हूं, what I want is the last thing is के let's make another text box. अच्छा, we should name our text boxes properly, मगर ठीक है, it doesn't matter as well. I want is क्या, काउंटिंग में क्या कहेंगे इसको? एक तो ना डिस्काउंट अमाउंट, फाइनल अमाउंट, नो, डिस्काउंट अमाउंट, डिस्काउंटेड अमाउंट, डिस्काउंटेड अमाउंट. सो डिस्काउंटेड अमाउंट में इसको मैं कह दूंगा कि whatever we got is equals to cost, और इसका क्या नाम था, text 19, the name of this is text 19 minus whatever is there in text 19, text 19. So I could technically make it bold, and I could frankly increase the size of this as well, customer को बताने के लिए कि हमने discount क्या दी है. So here we go. I'll come to form, I'll select 20, and oh great, I didn't select anything. Yes, I didn't select 10%. So that's 10% of this. बहुत ज़्यादा amount थी. If I select something else, 10%, 10%. This minus this. Let's try more. Okay, we should always try multiple things. और examiner आपको कहेगा कि इनका आपने निकाल लें. So इसकी amount 10% ये बन रही है. You get the point. Pretty easy. It's not something very complicated, but yes, it's a different thing. How to do calculations of text box, linking a text box with the front end form. ये discussion थी इसकी. Any question regarding this?
No sir.
Sure, clear हो गया? Manur, Halima?
Yes.
अच्छा, ठीक हो.
Yes, sir.
Very good. Very good. अच्छा, बेटा इतना तो कम होगा. मैं अगला पार्ट भी करा दूं अभी आज इसका, क्योंकि टू लेसन्स भी तुम्हारे हैं ना आज.
करा दें सर.
वेरी गुड. ठीक है, अब आई एम रिकॉर्डिंग इट एज वेल, तो डोंट वरी, यू विल गेट इट. इसका क्योंकि मैं चाह रहा हूँ कि हमारा टू लेसन्स वाला दो तो पार्ट आज में खत्म हो जाए इसके ना, उसके बाद यू कैन प्रैक्टिस. अच्छा, अब मैं क्या चाहूंगा, ये देखो, अभी तो what I did was I just made a report of this. इसकी if I want to make as a query, you remember what queries were? Sorry, query नहीं कह रहा मैं, label कह रहा हूँ. Let me run this again. I've made basically a report of this. What if I want to make labels of this? Okay, I always give the example of making a label and making a report क्योंकि इस example से समझ आती है. ठीक है, या different काम कर लेते हैं. Let's make a different kind of a report of this. I'll come to create. I'll come to report wizard. And what I'll do is transfer. And let's make justified. ठीक हो गया. Let me go to the design view. और justified को थोड़ा अच्छा कर देते हैं. अच्छे का मतलब कि थोड़ा डिफरेंट हो ना, कोड नजर आए. बस इसमें मैं आई एम नॉट गोइंग टू डू ऑल दिस कैलकुलेशंस अगेन, कि मेरा अभी थर्ड लेक्चर का पार्ट का मतलब ये नहीं है कि वो वी हैव डिस्कस दैट. दिस इज नॉट रिलेटेड टू लेक्चर 2 जो हमने भी डिस्कस किया. इट्स अ सेपरेट थिंग. यू विल गेट इट व्हाट आई एम सेइंग. अच्छा, मतलब ये है कि मेरा कहने का मतलब ये है कि if I select from here is 40, okay, and if I preview this in this style, तो इस स्टाइल की रिपोर्ट आएगी, and if I preview in this, तो इस स्टाइल, मतलब एक ही क्यूरी की मैंने दो डिफरेंट रिपोर्ट डिजाइन बनाए हैं. एनी प्रॉब्लम विद दिस? वो तो मेरी मर्जी है ना, क्यूरी की में कोई और डिजाइन ना हो, कोई और डिजाइन ना हो, या कोई और डिजाइन ना हो, कुछ भी हो सकता है. डेटा आइटम्स records तो are the same. इसमें भी SK 0040 है, इसमें भी you have the same. RH है, इसमें भी RH है, the same. Yeah, I did some calculations which I have not done over here, but that's not my point. ठीक है? Is this clear or not? Yes, no. यहाँ तो issue है? क्या
No.
ठीक है, क्योंकि मैं करना ये चाह रहा हूं अब कि we will do is, या मैं बनाऊंगा again a radio button, okay, और इसके थ्रू I will select is, बल्कि मैं करके दिखाता हूं, आपको समझ जल्दी आ जाएगा. I will say over here is report 1, sorry, report 2. ठीक हो गया? वो मैं will connect again. Report 1 is basically I leave 1 and 2. I'll not change this. Okay, if I want to report to if I want to refer to report 1, I will use the value 1, and if I want to refer to report 2, I will use value 2. ठीक हो गया? Next, and the name of this is now frame 17. ठीक हो गया? Let me just do it. Let me just write over here is select the type of report. ठीक है? Let me just align it. तो हमारा form is like this now. Select this. Okay. If I would have done calculations in both of them, वो तो अलग बात थी. If I select from here, you can ignore this part. ये part इसको ignore कर दो. अब इसको मैं link नहीं कर रहा इसके साथ. इसकी बात कर रहा हूँ, इसकी बात कर रहा हूँ, इसकी बात कर रहा हूँ. So if I select this and if I select report 1, if I click on it, it gives me the out in report 1. But if I select this, it should not give me output in this report. It should give me in this report. You get the point? So how can we do this? That if I select this, this is linked to this. And if I select this, this is linked to this. So let's say if you have 10 different radio buttons, her radio button should point to a different report. ये किस तरह possible है? Did you get my question? Did you understand it? क्योंकि समझना बहुत जरूरी है कि मैं क्या करने लगा हूं. Please, you can ask me. Any problem? Do you know what I'm going to do? Can you hear me, right? No?
सर मेरा बीच में डिस्कनेक्टिंग पे लग गया था. प्लीज रिपीट करें भी आपने जो भी कहा है.
मैंने ये कहा है कि अच्छा ये पार्ट हम सुन लिया था ना कि when I made this another combo box, sorry, radio buttons.
Yes.
ठीक है, मैं ये कह रहा था कि मैं even if I make 5 reports, I want is कि मैं इसको select करता हूँ तो this should link to this report, this should link to this report. मैं ये कह रहा हूँ. और फिर मैं कह रहा था कि आपको did you get the question कि हमने करना क्या है? How will we do it? I'll just tell you. मगर क्वेश्चन की समझ आ गई अब हम क्या करने लगे हैं?
Yes sir.
ठीक है. मानूर एंड जवेरिया, श्योर यू नो?
यस सर.
बिल्कुल ठीक है.
यस.
अच्छा, दैट्स इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग. बिल्कुल ठीक है. अच्छा, इसको हम करेंगे यूं कि इसके लिए आई विल बेसिकली हैव टू क्रिएट इज अ मैक्रो. मैक्रो क्या है? Macro basically are programming instructions that we can embed at the back of objects and especially buttons. अब मुझे बटन को प्रोग्राम करना पड़ेगा in a different manner. I don't want my button to just open up this every time. No. I want my button to open up after reading an if condition. That if this option is selected, okay, or let me elaborate it more. That if you go to form 1, frame 14, and in frame 14, this is frame 14. And in frame 14, if you've selected value 1, was this not value 1? याद आया? फिर क्या करे? It should open up this. फिर मैं कहूँगा else. Else, if you go to forms, you go to form 1, and you go to frame 14, and if you have selected dot value this, then it should open up this. अब ये सारा programming हम how will we embed this code at the back of this button? मतलब button को हमने कहना है कि button सिर्फ ये ना करे when I click on the button तो button open कर दे ये. अभी तक हम ये सीखते आए हैं हमेशा कि button will simply open up the report जो भी हम कहेंगे. नहीं. Now today our button will be programmed at the back. We learn how to program the button. ये किस तरह होगा? Well, इसका मतलब इस बटन का कोई फायदा नहीं है. सबसे पहले मुझे एक मैक्रो बनाना पड़ेगा. Macros are what? Macros are your coding that can be placed at the back of any object. ठीक है? Right? So, what do we do? I'll go to macro. और once I come into macro, simply यहाँ आ जाएगा. मगर इसमें अच्छी बात है कि इसमें built-in functions हैं. Don't be scared. हमने इसमें सिर्फ 2-3 करने हैं जो हमारे सिलेबस में है. We're not doing all of them at all. The most important is the if, जो हम डिस्कस करेंगे. So I'll say if I go to my form, same. And if I go to form 1, and if I go to frame 17, sorry, not 14, ठीक है? Dot value, because dot value is an object name. Dot value is equals to 1. ठीक है? Then what should happen? It should open, sorry, what did I do? It should open report this one in print preview. ठीक है? Else I would say go to no. Else if I go to forms, form 1, frame 17 dot value is equals to 2. फिर क्या करें? We will select from here is can't get open report, sorry. Here we go. And open up the second one in the print preview. ठीक हो गया? So if this happens, then do this. If this is there, then do this. ठीक है? I'll just save this. I'll save this macro as macro 1. ठीक हो गया? मतलब I just saved my coding by the name macro 1. Any problem? You got this?
Yes, sir.
अच्छा, अब मैं क्या करूंगा? I'm done. I'm done. काम मेरा हो गया. अब मैंने सिर्फ ये काम करना है कि when I make this button, there is something known as over here is miscellaneous. मतलब miscellaneous में आओगे ना, you will see run macro. Miscellaneous में run macro, because I want to embed the macro coding at the back of the button. So next पे आया. Do you have a macro? Yes, I have macro 1. ठीक है. So I'm attaching this macro to this button. Next, instead of run macro, मैं कह दूंगा कि yeah, print. Okay, print is fine. Print. Next and finish. Okay, if we have not done something wrong, so it should work fine. So I select from here is this, and I select from here is 10. जो थी नहीं, report 1. वैल्यू मैंने सही नहीं दी, मैंने दी है वैल्यू सही। अच्छा 1 सेकेंड, नो प्रॉब्लम, अभी चेक कर लेते हैं, बल्कि अच्छी बात है, वी विल नो व्हाट इज forms. Form 1 frame 17, it was frame 17, let me confirm, it was frame 17, yes it's frame 17. Dot value, ये मैंने माइनस क्यों डाला हुआ है, what is this, oh my typos error, sorry. Do you see minus है ना? Yeah, obviously I can see, you can't see. मैं तब दोबारा टाइप करता हूँ, मेरा कीबोर्ड का इशू है, माइनस कहीं से आ गया था और इधर नहीं है. Let's try again. So report 1 gives me report